Disclaimer. The following video is an in-depth analytical analysis and critical review of a select individual or group of fictional characters. Nothing I say is intended as a personal attack to the creator and is made only to provide criticism. Now on with the video. As a writer, it's a very important part of my job to both entertain my audience as well as provide a substantial narrative. Most times, to write a good narrative requires to write good characters. Now, while everyone may have ups and downs in character creation, there are certain things to always remember when writing a good character. These videos, however, are not here to tell you how to make a good character, but rather how to avoid making a bad character. My name is Trey, and welcome to How Not to Make a Character. Hey everyone, it's been a while since I last made a full-length video. I thought of starting off this new year, even if it has already started, by creating a new series talking about character creation. Taking a break from my own book writing gave me some opportunity to better see something, well, interesting. About a week ago, I finally got around to watching a video by the YouTuber Digby the Goat, and in this particular video, he discusses the odd channel of another creator by the name of Toxic Cat. Oh boy, did I already know I was in for a treat when I saw the first few seconds, but what I didn't expect to find was the pure amount of skill, or rather the lack thereof, Toxic Cat had when it came to creating his characters. It was actually so frustrating to watch that it inspired me to create a new series in spite. So thank you for that. You actually are making my channel not dead. Does that redeem you? Fuck no. Do you see that time bar down there? We're just getting started. So I had to end up spending quite a bit of time analyzing his characters in order to make a definitive opinion on how good of a creator he is. Now, to be frank, he has already come under fire for his content before, but that was mainly for his videos having a lack of quality, and those didn't really do his characters much justice. So instead of being a dead horse, I'm going to try to contribute something to this argument that is both new and entertaining. So sit back, relax, and let's get into it. Toxic has three main characters to his name: himself, Maxo, and Lex. The immediate fault I find in these characters is the constant use of the letter X, that is the driving consonant. Though this may not seem like much, consonants and vowels give ebb and flow to a character's name. Take, for example, the character Matilda. The name is very loose and light, but places the associated word sound tilt in to give an almost contradictory vibe, which accurately portrays her character. Or for a simpler example, take Maleficent, which is clearly just an anagram for the word malevolent. Here, however, these characters have no immediate distinction between each other. Next, we'll take a look at design. There's yet another fault in the appearance of these characters, and no, I am not referring to the artwork, as I do not care to discuss his level of talent. Rather, the design choice grabs my attention and immediately loses me. Toxic is very expressive in nature, with vibrant contrasting colors that clash with each other. However, the problem lies in the fact that these colors are incorrectly mixed with darker and duller variants, with the most prominent color being blue. Instead of actually giving effort into trying to connect the colors, instead it just looks rushed. Lex is a bit calmer and easier designed to understand, with variations of the color red and yellow. However, this design also falls apart due to the odd choice to add in the color blue. If the character is shown to be very understood and proper, as is with Lex, then it would make no sense to give him the eye and glass colors chosen here, as it completely throws off his sense of being direct. Maxo might just be the best designed of the trio, with a consistent variation of blacks to understand his brooding and deep nature. But what strikes me as odd was the missed opportunity in the use of the primary color trio. The other two characters had the primary colors of red and blue, so why did Maxo not use yellow? I mean, he even has a yellow eye, showing the idea was not forgotten but rather ignored. I should also mention the obvious repetition in clothing choice and hairstyle, as all three of them share the exact same styles but with only color variations. But Trey, I hear you screaming at me, understanding color theory is hard. What gives you the right to tell us what is good looking? Well, if you want my further opinion, here's how it could have been fixed. Make Toxic have a consistent color palette of bright blues, swap the color palettes of Maxo and Lex, and then have Lex wear a palette of yellows. There, I just fixed your design problems in a single sentence. The reason this would be the best choice is due to the nature of primary colors. Red is normally associated with anger, blue with sadness, and yellow with happiness. This would give you a reason to then have both their names and appearances correlate, but also allow you to twist it with how their personalities would actually break the stereotypes of those selected colors, making your characters much more memorable. Oh yeah. Personalities. I'm gonna be real with you, if you honestly expected much more than what you see on the surface, then you're probably gonna be shocked more than if these flat one-dimensional characters became self-aware. Toxic is cool, Lex hip and awesome, owns the channel apparently. Lex is smart and has the IQ of a Rick and Morty fan. That joke's still relevant, right? Maxo is tough and has supernatural powers. That's it. No joke. I haven't seen such an unoriginal cast since Sonichu, and at least that design was memorable, even if it lies in my nightmares. Even with relationships, it's the bare bone minimum. Character A gets into a relationship with character B after the channel owner puts out that they are single. A relationship happens for a bit, character B stops loving character A, and then character A either gets mad, sad, or ignores it all. There is a villain in the form of Toxic, I believe, but it's just a generic alter ego self that wants to kill the real one, blah blah, you've heard the story already. Also, am I the only one who thinks Maxo may have been given a black color palette because of a racial correlation? I mean, it's not like he sounds like a stereotypical African American. That would just be, oh wait.
What's up, y'all? Maxo here. And Toxic's in the fucking background just watching TV. Yo.
So in conclusion, the reason these characters don't work boils down to 3 main points. The names are too similar, the designs are either rushed or ignorant to color theory, and the personalities are limited. My final rating on the bad character scale is a solid 3 out of 5. Yes, they are bad, but it's mainly just bland, so I guess it gets an even part. I'm Trey, and I'll see you in the next video.
Ground control to Major Tom. Ground control to Major Tom.
It was actually so frustrating to watch that it actually inspired me to create a... It was actually so frustrating to watch that it actually inspired me to create... It was actually so frustrating to watch that it inspired me to create... It was actually so frustrating to watch that it create... It was actually so frustrating to watch that it act... Fuck. It was actually so frustrating to watch that it inspired me to create... Fucking kill yourself. 3, 2, 1. I should also mention the obvious repetition in color. I should also mention the obvious repetition in color. I should also mention the obvious repetition in clothing choice and hairstyle, as all 3 of them share the exact same styles with only color variation. Oh my god.